Now, Sean Diddy Combs and his lawyers are demanding for his immediate prison release and to vacate his 50-month sentence after being convicted of federal transportation of prostitution charges. Now, Diddy was convicted on July 2nd, 2025. Now, the disgraced music mogul was then sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison on October the 3rd, 2025. He was also hit with a $500,000 fine plus 5 years of supervised release. Now, after Diddy was arrested back on September the 16th, 2024, his team has repeatedly attempted to get him out of custody and have his charges vacated. Now, Diddy is in for a 50-month prison sentence. Now, in their latest attempt to free the diddler, his team is arguing that his F-offs were not a violation of any law, specifically the Mann Act, which prohibits the transportation of ex-workers across state lines to engage in ex-acts. Now, Diddy's lawyers claim his film Private Ex Parties were just kinky corn that should be protected under the First Amendment in the U.S. Constitution. Now, prosecutors have countered, calling their claims meritless. Additionally, Diddy's legal team argues that his 50-month sentence doesn't fit citizen guidelines. They argue the typical sentence is 15 months, which Diddy has already served, plus an additional 4, which brings his time in the pen so far to 19 in total. Now, Diddy's legal team also claims the judge considered evidence related to more serious charges of which he was acquitted: racketeering, conspiracy, and ex-trafficking. Now, they argue that any evidence of force or coercion, including the video of Cassie, was off limits when the judge considered sentencing. Now, even if the judge does consider maybe releasing him, he still has more problems to be worried about. And with 50 Cent signing a new documentary contract, reportedly over $75 million, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try his best to ruin Diddy even further. Now, Netflix just sent a message louder than a bad boy ad-lib. You suing us? Cool, let's get it.
What kind of shit is that?
Now, Diddy thought dropping a $1 billion lawsuit on Netflix was gonna shake the table. Instead, Netflix grabbed the whole table, flipped it over, and said, "Sir, we ain't even worried." Now, this ain't the early 2000s, this is the streaming era, and Netflix is built for legal warfare. Now, today we're breaking down how Netflix hits back, why their clapback is deadly, and what this means for the already crumbling Diddy empire. Now, grab your popcorn, cause this one right here is getting nasty. Now, let's keep it real. This lawsuit wasn't about justice. It was a Hail Mary pass from a man watching his reputation freefall. Diddy's legal team claimed Netflix defamed him, Netflix fabricated narratives, Netflix damaged his legacy, and Netflix didn't fact check witnesses. Now, basically, Diddy said the documentary did him dirty, but here's the flaw. The documentary didn't create the allegations created the documentary. Now, Netflix just put everything in one place so the world could binge the downfall like a true crime special. Now, Diddy suing Netflix is like suing a mirror because you don't like your own damn reflection. Now, Netflix clapped back so quick it felt like it was rehearsed. Their response basically translated to, "Everything we aired was sourced, everything we showed already existed. You're mad at the internet, not us." They told the court the footage is real, the interviews are real, the documents are real, and the allegations predate Netflix by years. Now, Netflix even implied Diddy is trying to punish them for not protecting him, aka you can't sue us because the world found out more than you wanted them to damn know. And the most disrespectful part, Netflix said Diddy's lawsuit actually validated the importance of the documentary. Now, that's corporate language for thanks for the free promo, cuz. Now, here's where Netflix gets real dangerous. Behind closed doors, sources say Netflix has unused footage, unused interviews, extended testimony, and internal conversations they didn't put in the documentary. Now, you're asking yourself, why does that actually matter? Well, because if Diddy keeps pushing this lawsuit, Netflix will legally release more evidence to defend their stance. Now imagine you're suing someone and they respond by saying, cool, let's show more of the stuff you're trying to hide. Now Netflix definitely isn't bluffing. They're setting the stage for the unreleased material to drop like a bonus DLC content. Now Diddy swung first, Netflix is ready to swing last. Now see, Netflix is too smart just to argue. They know the court of public opinion decides everything. So by standing tall, they're sending two messages. We're not scared of you, and also we have the damn receipts. Now Netflix deals with lawsuits every single week. They've been sued by princes, governments, actors, entire countries. Diddy is definitely not a threat, he's just a minor speed bump. They're basically daring him to continue. That's how confident they are that the documentary was airtight. Netflix is leveraging Diddy's own lawsuit to reinforce their credibility. That's chess, and Diddy came in with that Connect 4 energy. Now let's call out the elephant in the room, y'all. Diddy suing Netflix, it definitely looks desperate. Now he didn't sue his accusers, he didn't sue the media outlets, he didn't sue the bloggers, the reporters. He didn't even sue 50 Cent, who's been embarrassing him all up and down the streets. He sued the platform that packaged the allegations too neatly for him to escape it. That's like robbing a bank and then suing the news for reporting it. Now the lawsuit makes him look more guilty, not less, because innocent people don't declare war on documentaries that use real evidence. This feels like reputation CPR, and the patient ain't damn responding no more. Now instead of actually backing off, Netflix is allegedly planning international expansion of the documentary, more advertisement spends, more social media promotions, more press, and possibly a follow-up installment, y'all. Now a lawsuit normally slows a company down, but Netflix accelerated. They treated Diddy's billion-dollar threat like a damn mosquito bite. Now what Diddy intended as a shutdown move actually gave Netflix a brand new marketing angle. Even the person who hates this documentary the most can't stop talking about it. They bringing in way more of an audience just to watch this damn show. Now that is marketing genius. So the lawsuit was supposed to actually scare Netflix, but Netflix turned that shit into content. It was supposed to protect Diddy, but it exposed new vulnerabilities. It was supposed to regain control, but Netflix just showed the world who's really in control. Diddy is fighting a billion-dollar streaming giant with a reputation held together by duct tape. And Netflix, they look ready for round 2, round 3, and a bonus episode afterwards. Now the story is far from over, and judging by Netflix energy, Diddy might regret ever hitting the foul lawsuit in the first damn place. Now here's what people aren't talking about enough. Hollywood is quietly picking sides, and Diddy is not the one they're betting on. Streaming platforms talk, executives talk, lawyers talk more than anybody. And right now, Netflix is standing firm against Diddy, sends a signal to every other platform. If he sues us, you might be next. Now this has studios, networks, and production companies watching like it's a damn Super Bowl. If Netflix falls, everyone becomes vulnerable. But if Netflix crushes this lawsuit, that tells the whole industry Diddy has no bite left, only bark. And y'all, the industry loves a fallen giant as long as they don't get dragged down with him. Now let's keep it 1000. Diddy filing a lawsuit might be the biggest PR misstep he's made yet. Because regular people, your viewers, my viewers, the folks scrolling TikTok, they think in simple terms. Innocent people don't sue documentaries. Guilty people try to silence them. Whether it's fair or not doesn't matter. It's all about the perception, and perception runs the internet. Now the comments under every Netflix post are brutal. People are saying he's suing Netflix because he couldn't sue the victims. He's fighting the wrong enemy. Why you mad? The footage was already out there. Now this lawsuit didn't clean his name, it dragged it further through the mud. Now the Streisand effect is real. Diddy tried to hide something, and now everyone wants to see it even more. Now let's talk about the experts. Every legal analyst breaking this down is saying the same damn thing. Diddy's case is crazy flimsy. Netflix didn't create allegations, they compiled them. Public figures have a higher burden of proof. Most of the accusations pre-existed the documentary, meaning they just used the footage. He's the one that recorded it. He's the one that was doing all that crazy stuff on film. Truth is also a defense. Opinions, interviews, and allegations aren't defamation unless proven false and intentionally malicious. Now, some people may say that 50 purposely put out that content, which I can kind of see people's perspective on that. But had Diddy not recorded himself doing those strange things and saying that crazy stuff, 50 wouldn't have a leg to stand on. Now, Diddy does have to prove Netflix knew the info was false and published it anyway. Netflix, on the other hand, only has to show they relied on public documents, interviews, and also existing reports. And guess what? All of that is easy for Netflix to present in court. We're talking about emails, timestamps, research logs, legal vetting notes, stuff Diddy can't compete with. His lawsuit feels more like a PR move pretending to be a legal strategy. Now let's entertain the big question. What happens if Netflix defeats this lawsuit publicly? It's simple. Diddy loses more than money. Whatever control he thought he had, that shit gone. He loses whatever control he thought he had, the ability to intimidate platforms, the leverage to stop future documentaries, the myth that he's untouchable. And worst of all, a Netflix victory opens the door for other platforms to do their own documentaries. Hulu, Max, Amazon, Tubi, even other YouTubers. Because if Netflix wins, the industry learns a powerful lesson. You don't have to be scared of Diddy anymore. That's the part that hurts his legacy the most. So do y'all feel like Diddy is gonna actually get out early? Is his demands gonna go on deaf ears? Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Y'all make sure y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the videos. Share these videos, and I'm gonna peep y'all on the next one. Holla. Can't get enough? Click on the screen to watch even more fire content. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and you can also catch my videos on my other channels, the Lionel B Show Clips, Lionel B Stories, Lionel B's Garage, the Lionel B Network, and you can stream my audio on the go on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and any other major podcast platforms.